got kind of crazy, but got kind of crazy, but
Good evening and welcome. This is the fourth night when we are streaming live. You know what you see what I did there? Fourth night. Actually, this is one of the games that you will never see on this channel. Although you should never say never. As I said, this is the fourth day. You know. And today, again, we are changing up the games. We will be playing a game that was requested on my YouTube channel. Most people voted that they want to see South of Midnight. Apparently, AA games are the ones that have most popularity right now, at least on my channel, because this is the second AA game we will be diving into after just 1 second. After Clair Obscur. Again, we are changing the pace. Just 1 second. That's weird. Yeah. 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 I have a bit of a problem with Microsoft tonight and I need to fix it. I have a bit of a problem with Microsoft tonight and I need to fix it. I have a bit of a problem with Microsoft tonight and I need to fix it. And where is the echo coming from? With Microsoft tonight and I need to fix it. And where is the echo coming from? With Microsoft tonight and I need to fix it. And where is the echo coming from? Do you hear the echo as well on the channel or is it just me? Do you hear the echo as well on the channel or is it just me? Do you hear the echo as well on the channel or is it just me? Do you hear the echo as well on the channel or is it just me? Do you hear the echo as well on the channel or is it just me? Do you hear the echo as well on the channel or is it just me? Do you hear the echo as well on the channel or is it just me? Do you hear the echo as well on the channel or is it just me? I'll be back in 5 minutes. Need to see where this echo is coming from. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Need to see where this echo is coming from. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Need to see where this echo is coming from. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully no loop, no echoes. I don't hear any echoes. Can anyone on the chat confirm that all is good? So, as you can see, tonight we are playing against something really wacky. South of Midnight, again, a double A game, not a game with a huge budget, but one that is immensely fun. And I guess that's the second day in a row when we are playing a coming of age story. But unlike yesterday's Near Mage, which we will continue pick up tomorrow, South of Midnight is, let's say, a bit more action-packed. It's not a walking simulator, it's an action adventure, and you can see this unique visual style that initially drawn me to it, where basically you have this kind of claymation-like graphics. Shouldn't be. My voice should be the same as usual. Don't have another one. Lower tone or lower volume. Bom bom bom. So, ready or not, with Valve right into the secrets of lower volume. Okay, now we delve into the secrets of gator gumbo and crocodile steaks, because what else can you find, of course, in the south? We choose a difficulty, and again, playing it mid difficulty, not ultra
Down in the
violence.
deep south, folks spin tales about the Grand Tapestry, an invisible weave holding our world together. They say the Grand Tapestry is torn by folk sorrows, and these damaged threads give rise to them evil spirits called haints. But every great while, a mighty storm brews, awakening a powerful force. A weaver, gifted with the power to reach into the past and mend folks' deep wounds. With enchanted hooks in hand, this weaver can banish haints and reweave the tapestry's thread, restoring the land so life can bloom again, fresh and new. The last weaver vanished long ago, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Our tale begins deep in the heart of Chickasaw County, in a speck of a town called Prospero, where the last weaver was last seen. That evening, Hazel's mama was running late, driving home through a storm that seemed hell-bent on drowning the whole South. Meanwhile, our Hazel is packing an emergency box, fixing to evacuate quickly. A hurricane brewing on the horizon, and a mighty big one at that.
Man, I miss singing on the bus with these guys. Wish we had another meet. Another medal, too. We was fast as hell. Mom should be back by now. Probably got sucked into work again. Typical. I shouldn't be doing all this packing by myself. But here I am.
Okay. So, if yesterday
What's coming with me?
we had a game that put a lot of attention on East European and some attention on Romanian folklore and mythology, now today we have a game that dwells deep into the beliefs of the South, of the black people in the South, of these weavers. You will see a lot of theme about slavery, trying to run away from oppression, and in the middle of it all we will find Hazel, this young lady here, who speaks her own way, the English language. She clearly made it her own. And the first thing we know about her, that she was a track runner, so she can be fast. But we'll see how she will discover her abilities, how she will become a weaver, and what actually a weaver does in this world, and why is it so important to have a weaver. So let's get moving. Nice room. Let me just check one thing. Not this. Graphics. Yes. Okay. Everything is set as it is supposed to. So basically we start from her own room, in the middle of a hurricane, or an approaching hurricane, tornado.
And there goes the flash.
By the way, do you know what's the difference between a hurricane and a tornado? And we are about to get evacuated.
I asked Mama for a doll and got this thing instead. I know he's weird looking, but...
Of course, Radu, you know everything. So this is kind of an ugly doll.
Storm's never been this bad
Something.
before.
And as you can see outside already, we have a huge flood that's already making this trailer park life a bit difficult.
That was the day Mama threw up on me after getting off that wacky world. Almost passed out from laughing so hard. Wish she still had that kind of time for me.
I really love the different visual approach the developers had for this game, because as you can see, although it's fluid, it's also a bit chunky, because it's reminiscent of a claymation. So basically all the characters act like puppets made out of clay, which gives this certain kind of aesthetic to it, and the motion, though fluid, it's unusual and different from what we are used to seeing in video games.
Things got tense with Mama last time I visited you at the mausoleum, Dad. She'll never explain why she and Grandma Bunny got bad blood.
Grandma Bunny.
I gotta stop reminiscing and start packing, for real.
So, after looking at pictures, it's time to pack our stuff together.
It is really picking up out there. You ready to go?
I was over here all alone.
I'm sorry, I know. I swung by the shelter because there was a leak in the roof, and then I had to drive folks back and forth to Jolene's to ride out the storm. Besides, you are young and
So,
spry,
Radu,
my little track star.
Please do tell us what's the difference between a tornado and a
We
hurricane.
got 5 minutes. Let's go. Did you pack everything?
Mama, I'm grown. This ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the...
Flashlights and batteries. You had the blankets?
Yes, because I have my...
Hurricane checklist. Is that a smiley face?
Hey, Hazel, think fast.
Ooh, come on, Mama. We don't have room for my track shoes.
You know how expensive those things are. You best find somewhere to pack them.
And pack them light. Yeah, I know.
What'd you say?
I said, and pack them light.
Pack a bag, then pack it light. Hey, pack your bags, then pack them light.
You think this place will still be here? After?
Taking
I
into
called
account that it
Hurricane
looks
Lulu
like
and she said, we good.
Mama, I'm serious. What if it's different this time?
That's not for you to worry about. And now we got 4 minutes. Did you just suck your teeth at me?
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Waste time?
That's not what I meant. It's just... You left me to prep for a hurricane by myself.
Oh, I thought you was grown.
Radu went all technical and explaining the differences.
What if we called up Bunny? And go over there? You know, the mansion with the hurricane-proof windows?
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
We are going to Jolene's church with everybody else like we always do.
Whatever.
And don't roll your eyes at me.
I wasn't even looking at you.
I made those eyes. I know when they rolling.
I just don't understand why we can't go over there. Bunny still can, even if Daddy's dead. Just tell me
Hazel,
why.
please.
Radu, thank you for the detailed explanations.
Just please go over to Bo's and Mrs. Pearl's. Check on them. They may need help.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Damn it! No. Your great-grandmother made this.
You never
Also,
told me that.
What's
I
up with
shouldn't have to tell
women
you something is
finding the
important for you
worst
not to break
times
it.
to
But maybe
argue?
if you did, you still have a coffee mug.
Just asking.
This world existed before I brought you into it, Hazel Flood. Remember that next time you go around thinking you know everything. Hazel! Everything I do for you.
Whatever. There's no getting through to her. Whatever. Let me go check on Bo.
I don't know, but it might be a pattern in some cases that ladies start arguing at the worst time possible. They just find a reason
What is
to
this high already?
get distracted from what really matters and just get right into it. It's just an observation.
Bo and those damn dogs are always up to something.
So we have something akin to a trailer park or maybe like a southern round-down neighborhood. It's most definitely not the Ritz-Carlton.
It's too late to board up all windows too. The Joneses really are one step ahead.
But I really like this visual design, and later on you will see some really whimsical creatures. Just like last night when we saw a lot of interesting faces inspired by East European, Greek, Romanian mythology. Here we will have a lot of interesting characters, but this time around inspired by the folklore of the South in America, of course.
Oh, Hazel! Oh, come on in and grab some punch. It is fucked up out here.
I came here to check on you, but it looks like you're riding this storm
Trailer
out in
park.
style.
Oh, yeah. Me and the pups are having a hurricane party.
Or was there another term for
Ain't
that?
no storm got me yet. And if things go south, I got my boat. You sure you don't want some punch?
I've gotta go check on Mrs. Pearl.
Hey, it ain't my dogs pooping on her grass. My dogs are gentlemen.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Better make sure Miss Pearl's taking this seriously.
So we've met Bo, who indeed looks like a veritable representative of trailer park folk. Let's move on and see what Miss Pearl is up to, or Miss Pearl. She's an old lady.
What you doing on my porch in all of this weather, baby?
I'm just checking on you, see if you need anything. You holding up okay?
I'm doing just fine.
been doing this longer than you've been alive. Why don't you come in for a second?
I should probably head back.
Come in, have some gizzards. I'm cooking them all before the power goes out.
You
Also-
know I can't say no to your cooking.
What's with the southern cooking using all the
There's a
entrails?
bee in your bonnet. I can tell.
Just frustrated with Mama. She stayed late at the shelter and left me all alone.
Lacey does enjoy her work. She could stand a moment's rest.
Right? She's all over the place all the time.
She's got a good heart. Just wants everyone to be okay all the time, you know?
Yeah, I know. You need some help in there?
Thanks, hon. I'm almost done. What else is on your mind?
I know it starts a bit slow,
What you
but
know
trust
about
me, it will
Bunny?
pick up and become really interesting.
Why you barking up that tree for?
It's hard not to. Mama never so much as talks about her.
Well, does she ever look in on you?
No, I guess not.
Sometimes people are privy to things that we aren't. Your mama is doing what she thinks is best. Oh, Jesus.
Yep, there goes the house.
Hazel!
Also, if you like blues, jazz, Dixie, or bluegrass, you're in for a treat.
Hang on! I can't lose you too! Shit! Hold on! Mama!
Not the best idea, but here we go.
Hazel! Stop fast! Get back to
Holy shit. What just happened? How did I get back to the shore?
Nice way of breaking the fourth wall and actually explaining respawning at the nearest checkpoint. But let's continue chasing the house. Not a phrase you would expect to hear too often.
No. This is so good.
Shit! It took out the bridge!
And if you listen, you can hear those Dixie notes in the soundtrack of
Mama,
the game.
I'm coming! I'm gonna make it! God damn it, I can't!
I'm not fast enough. I'm always fast enough. Who is it? Bunny. She's gotta help me.
I wonder what's the story if your grandma is called Bunny. Is she from the Bunny Ranch? Was she a part of a bunny magazine? Or maybe she
The
just
bridge.
likes growing
Gotta
bunnies.
get across.
Okay, let's see if I remember what the game has for me. Yes, basically we have some traversal here.
Bunny's house is up here. Shit, if I can get to her.
Come on.
Again? What's happening?
That's what I wanna know too, because I know the direction was set. Okay, one more time. This time it worked. Whoa, okay. Some really friendly neighbors coming to help us.
What was that? I must be seeing things.
Up you go.
Okay, can't give up now.
Ooh, really friendly weather. And there goes the signage.
Help! Please! My mama! We need help!
Of course you do, girl. We all do need help.
Can anybody hear me?
I don't think so.
Anybody?
I'm also searching for collectibles, that's why I'm not following the obvious path. If you watched the previous day's streams, you know I have this OCD to search every nook and cranny and find all the possible collectibles. Rosa! Okay. So we have water and we have electricity. I don't think that's a well good combo. Okay. Things falling to the left and to the right of us. A giant donut.
Please hold.
Oops, come on, help me get out of the street, girl. Work with me here. Ooh, what a cool. And yeah, we cannot stand still because even the wind does some damage to us. Oh! Nice cemetery.
Hey, Dad. Headed to your old place. Got no other options. I'm so scared for Mama. Dad, if you're up there, keep her safe.
There is something really special about Louisiana and southern cemeteries. They have this unique vibe. Okay. Let's keep moving on. Because obviously there's not a weather to dilly-dally. Oh! Was that a tree? Yes, it was so. And of course...
What is that? That can't be real. Hope they'll help me.
some magic traces leading to the big old mansion. Why do I have a feeling that Grandma Bunny will be of a different color? Or maybe I'm wrong.
I know y'all in there.
Excuse me. You can't just show up unannounced.
I have to talk to Bunny.
Well, she is rested. You're gonna have to come back tomorrow.
It can't wait.
Let's see if I was right.
What is all this racket?
Ooh, look at that.
Hey,
A
what?
lucky hunch, a lucky guess based on
Grandma?
how the house looked.
Is that Hazel? You've gotten taller. What brought you sopping wet to my doorstep this evening?
I told her you were rested, but she just...
Nonsense, Lily. That's my only grandchild down there. What can we do for you?
The trailer got swept downstream with Mama in it, and
Swept down in the river in that tin can of a home?
I tried to catch her, but I couldn't keep up. There's no one in town. I saw the lights on here, and I came for help.
And we will. In the morning.
But you know people. Can you call the sheriff or something?
You know rescue services are paused in the middle of a hurricane, dear.
You're acting like you don't even care.
Mind your tone, please.
You don't understand.
The old lady
It
got
ain't just about Mama.
nasty bite.
I'm seeing these things. These strands in the air. I'm scared.
And she has a very friendly face, very open,
Strands.
inviting.
Yeah. Yeah. There is something big out there.
Oh, was that the friendly neighbor we
Lily.
saw earlier?
Yes, ma'am?
Clearly, my granddaughter is not in her right mind right now. Afraid for her mother and all. Ready a guest room.
Yes, ma'am.
Poor thing. You've been through a lot tonight. Come sit down for a minute. I'll take care of this.
And to sleep we went very suddenly, if I might add. Lily is spookier than the hurricane.
Where?
No, you don't say.
A dream.
And now we
Strange
are in a
dream.
dream realm.
These strands, I've seen them before. They're saying my name? They're saying my name.
Ooh. So it doesn't have a horsepower, it has a war power.
What are you doing here? Huh. How interesting.
Who? Who are you? What are you doing in my dream?
Of course, they're showing us the innovations and miracles of modern transportation. Who needs horsepower when you can have chariots with boar power?
Hazel?
Mama?
Hazel!
I'm right here! Ma! Can you see me?
Apparently in the last 2 days we have some witchy poo poo games that I'm pretty sure you know
Oh God!
enjoys
My baby!
a lot.
My baby boy! No! You're not gonna make it! Ah!
If for nothing else, at least for their
I'm
team.
right here! I'm okay!
Let's follow this train and see what other weirdness this dream reserves us.
Ma! Ma, wake up! Ma!
Mama! Ooh,
The trailer.
I killed the man.
Mama! Oh no. Bun... Grandma?
Bun, grandma. Is that a black officer on the wall?
Bunny! Lily!
It definitely looks like one.
We gotta find Mama! Hey, open the door!
Fun fact, the Confederate army also had black officers. But we'll take
That's
a
all
look
we
in a
watched.
jiffy.
I guess. The strands are still here.
Oh no,
Maybe
it was
It
just the
wasn't a
light.
dream.
It's as white as a snow cookie. Let's see, what else do we find here? Lily dear, let this be the last time I remind you that I like my tea with 2 sugars. Not 1, not 3, 2. How many years have you been in my employ? Yes indeed, Bunny seems to be a very nice and amiable
Yeah.
person.
She's always been so passive-aggressive.
That's not even passive, that's downright aggressive. But, okay, we have a nice face. Let's see what's with the owl outside. Friendo, where you flying go? Okay. Let's do some more
The strands.
neck breaking.
Stuff. That thing last night. What's happening?
Come on, hold on to that.
Can't believe Bunny. I'm sorry, Grandma locked me in there.
She definitely did. Also, chat,
Alright.
let me know how
How
do
do I
you
get out of
prefer the chat to stay on the screen or to disappear so you can focus more on the game. September 7, 1989. When I hold the hooks, I can see hints of strands and stigma flickering at the edge of my vision. But I can neither unravel them nor can I make them tangible. It's infuriating. And the next entry in this journal apparently is from March 11, 2003. We jumped a few years. I have exhausted all frameworks and possibilities. No methodology has brought me closer to controlling the strands, and the hooks refuse to sing to me. The light of my life has still gone dark. Maybe there's another way. Woohoo! Again, let me know how do you prefer
Unraveling
fading chat
stigma.
or always
What the hell
visible
does that
chat.
mean? Can Bunny see strands too?
Yeah, sure, let me just adjust it. Just 1 second. Great. Fading it is. Or should be fading. June 7th, 1982. We are not replaceable as people. They say life is a lie that once diminished is forever blinked out, but I don't think it has to be that way. There's magic in this world, tall tales with hints of truth. I will find it, then maybe I can forgive him. I want to forgive him. How mysterious.
Huh?
It's
wonder what
fading now,
happened.
Radu, so we
Feels
came back to yesterday's
sad.
settings. And we crack on with this
I wish you were here, Dad.
YMCA story. Did I gather everything from this room? I do believe so.
Does she lock all the doors in here?
Okay.
Is there something behind that shelf? Huh.
Thank
Great
you,
people's
Radu.
houses.
It's always nice to see people appreciating what I'm trying to do here and starting following.
Those voices are getting louder.
I'm also very
There's something
grateful
up
to you, 3 guys who are sticking with me through these initial discovery phases. Meaning Radu, you know, and Sherban, who I know did their best to watch these first 4 days already. I have to admit I'm really starting to enjoy spending my evenings and nights streaming. So this will probably become something permanent, at least for a while. And now we have the tools of the Weaver, discovered in an ancient chest.
Do these control you?
Ooh, that doesn't look really friendly.
What is
So, we have the hooks. We found the hooks.
all this? I feel like I'm going insane.
and the house became just as friendly as bunnies. You know, I'm glad you enjoy yourself, and hopefully soon we will have more and more
That's not
friends
possible.
in the chat
Foot's fine too.
discussing about our common passion: gaming, maybe video games, tabletop games, geek culture, movies, anything around our common passions. Also, feel free anyone to say hi, tell me what games do you like, what you would like to see on the channel. Don't be shy, everyone is welcome here. But also, if you don't feel like it, just for you to know, we are friendly towards lurkers. If you don't feel like you wanna discuss or you wanna chat or you wanna interact with us, you don't have to. As long as you're having a good time, I'm more than happy.
The hooks are reacting to that thing in the middle. Bunny called it stigma? Do they know what to do?
Let's unravel this.
What the fuck?
So basically, unraveling this mysterious red force, we can return parts of the world to their original state. Also, as you can expect if you know a bit about games, before we can unravel further nodes, we will have to fight the monsters that are guarding aforementioned nodes.
I don't need you. I never did.
We stole your hooks, Bunny. And now we close the door behind
And
us.
I'm gonna find my mama on my own.
Nice music.
Hazel got no help from her strange grandma. Truth was, she was glad to leave the flood mansion behind. Used to handling things on her own, she set off downriver to find her house and rescue her ma herself.
Dun, 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 dun.
There, magic called to her. A magic she'd felt in her bone, but she had never seen before.
Or as Mr.
And
Strigoi,
something dark. That old house had hid all manners of odious secrets over the years.
the team's headmaster, would say,
Hazel set off to find them all through the hurricane-ravaged land. But her
Magic.
path would lead her to a place haunted by whispers from days of yore.
other voices, other looms. So we are finished with the first
That's all I need to
chapter.
find her. There's no one coming out.
We are half an hour through the game. Magic. That was the funny thing, because if you remember yesterday, Professor Strigoi, Headmaster Strigoi, couldn't pronounce magic, so he said magic, magic. Not very French, more like almost Russian. So the world starts to open up.
Need to get downriver.
We
If Mama's
see
trapped,
a lot of rabbits
I'll figure it out.
and possums and other creatures, and you will find out what's the importance of these rabbits soon enough. Again, just like Clair Obscur, we are in a corridor type map. So basically there is a bit of a leeway, but we still have to follow a path envisioned by the developers. Always check and double check what we can find where we can find. Great. I see no collectibles there.
I think this is the right way.
This game is unexpectedly nice, to be honest. It's very nice. Basically, lately I have much better time with double A's than triple A's, because they are much more creative and offering just a different experience, and they are not bloated. And later on you'll see it will become even nicer. because we will
More
have
thorns? All the way out here?
access to new
Where am I
mechanics
anyway?
based on the knowledge about the tools we will be gathering and how to use them. And we will have some spectacular traversals, we will have some spectacular battles, and overall a great story. I don't want to spoil anything. I already
Foxes?
played.
The storm's got all the fuzzy guys out and about.
I already played a bit of the game on Xbox, and it's just a great game. Unfortunately, even on Xbox Series X,
This was my way downriver.
the
Only way
game's
forward is down.
performance is lacking. It cannot be compared to how smooth it is on PC. And due to the fact that we have this kind of animation, as you see, although the game is fluid, her kind of motion and this kind of a bit of a choppier motion is exacerbated on Xbox. And I agree with you. I like big games as well. If you sacrifice detail and just add stuff from the box, you get Starfield, or you get the last two Assassin's Creed games, because although I very much like Shadows, still didn't finish it. It's not as bloated as Valhalla was, but after the first quarter or third of the game it again feels very bloated, with side quests that doesn't really add anything to the experience and mechanics that detract rather than entertain. So, as you can figured it out, I'm trying to avoid as much as possible these thorns, because they can be nasty and can cause skin
It's
issues.
like some weird folktale.
Difference between
Brer
us
Rabbit or
here is I
something.
never expected much from AC. I know. I always hope, not expect the best from Assassin's Creed, because it remains one of my favorite series, and I love the fact that Assassin's Creed 2 was a game that made me rethink my opinion about the series as a whole. I was a minority who didn't really enjoy the first Assassin's Creed. I felt it was overhyped. But with Assassin's Creed 2 they managed to build a formula that just combined everything in the right ratio. And loved the trilogy with Ezio. Then I loved very much Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which I believe was a very good game that ended up paying for
Hey,
the shortcomings of
Who's
Unity,
got you all so spooked?
which was way too ambitious for its time. And the modern Assassin's Creed games, although not bad and for many they represent the first contact with Assassin's Creed, in my opinion don't hold a candle to the Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood and Revelations trilogy. And now it's time to learn combat.
Hell no. Hell no.
Exactly. Let's
better work.
spin these mofos round and round. ID, okay. Great. A bit different than on console. Left control is dodge, E is to unravel. Oh, I will have to modify the control because
Damn! Not bad.
E is just touch. Great. After you defeat an enemy, you can unravel it to recover
I did that?
health.
More of you? I'll be screwed without these hooks.
I will have to remap dodge to something else. Unstoppable attack. When an enemy is glowing yellow, it is unleashing an unstoppable attack. During this time it is immune to magic and damage. Oh yeah, we will have magic as well. Press E near a health coil to heal. Health coils can only be used once, except on story and easy difficulties. They can be set to replenish in the difficulty menu. Lock onto enemy with the mouse tree, okay. Combat compass, flashing red arrow to see where they are coming from. Great. Come on, dodge. Not like that, then like that. Okay, great. One down. I don't wanna heal, I don't wanna ever. Great. Where are you? Come here. Come here, boy. Jump, jump. Girly. Oh, come on. Just 1 second. Options. Controls. Customize mouse pad. Okay, is C doing something? No. Drop from drop C, and where is my combat? Combat remains the same. Hopefully. Okay, let's try it like this. Great. Here we go. Once again, into the fray.
More of you? I'll be screwed without these hooks. So far, bro.
And we are done.
Hope I'm nowhere close to that place.
You will notice that after we unravel the nodes,
It's those voices again. Might be worth checking out.
nature returns, and you will see a lot of critters and flowers appearing. Of course, not all the spikes
There's the river.
disappear,
Come on. There has to be a way around.
but it's still a nice reward for cleaning those nodes.
Seems to be coming from down there.
I wonder. Options. Control. Front. Okay. I don't mind this being control. Sorry, forgot to mute the phone. Now, skills. Attack, yes, but I wanna remap the dodge button. Can I remap the dodge button? Why can't I remap the dodge button? Okay, there. Skills. Dodge glide. Okay. Okay, that does it. Much better. And down the well we go. Can you hear the singing coming from the well? Ooh.
Sounds like I'm getting closer.
Let's see what do we find around here. And that's where the singing was coming from.
Now, why you touching that? Put it down. Keep those hands to yourself. We pack light for a reason.
They can't have gone far. When I find them, I swear I'm gonna...
Shut up. Eyes open. They won't stop looking for us, and we can't stop moving. I know y'all nervous, maybe scared, but this ain't my first time doing this. If you trust and listen, you will be free. You and your little one. Now come on.
As I promised you at the beginning,
I'll take you to the river. We got a long journey ahead.
there will be
What the fuck?
a
Am
lot
I
of
seeing things? This can't be real.
references to how
But it looks
slaves
so real.
escaped
This is crazy.
and the heritage
But I can't stop now. Those ghosts are my
and
best chance
cultural
of getting
influences
downriver.
they had on the south. Even the title South of Midnight is symbolic.
Swore we covered our tracks. Stay low. Keep quiet.
Open up the upgrade menu. Let's see what can we upgrade at Hazel. First, the upgrade is very light, so basically very light RPG elements. For now we can upgrade for 5 floofs, a rending step which basically allows us to dodge and then quickly attack in the chosen direction. As you can see, these will be our upgrade pads, and we will need to collect fluff, which will serve as a currency for our upgrades.
That's helpful.
It's funny that the game runs much better on PC, but the controls are so much worsely mapped out than on a controller. That's the
Fluffy and
fluff.
soft. Everything else around here feels so wrong.
This is something we will be collecting, fluff. Let's see our objectives. And at one point I remember I saw somewhere, yeah, here they are. 15 out of 135 fluff. So we still have a lot of fluff to uncover. Let's keep moving.
I always hated this place.
And I don't know if you noticed
What
that
the-
light tattoo. Light tattoos actually that appeared on Hazel's hands.
Wait! Hey!
Like
Where'd they
white
go?
henna. Now we have a bit of leeway to explore around here. Not too much, but just enough
There's that sound again.
to find some
And it's loud where they went in.
fluff.
Didn't I see that symbol somewhere else?
Been 30 odd years since a wild summer storm called me to duty in Prospero. Never gets any easier, witnessing echoes of old hurt. But the land chose me to spend my life mending tears in the grand tapestry with these old hands. Above all else, I'm grateful. Nature deemed me fit to serve.
Wait, how am I seeing this? Is this connected to those ghosts?
Of course it is connected, girl. Everything is connected.
Ugh, door's blocked. Must be another way around.
There's always another way around. And some more fluff. There's some fluff as well. Thorns are no good. Ooh, I hear some noises. Can they be fluff? Okay, there. Why not? Come on. It's marked with white. Why don't you? Ah, that's it. Okay, great. More fluff. It's just fun to say fluff. Fluff, 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 fluff. I guess we gathered here everything we could. And
All
it's
the
time
homes
to
to
go
wash
round.
away. Had to be ours.
Seniors 84.
Okay, keep it together. No looking back. Just gotta clear the next hurdle in front of me. Whole family's forced to make do with so damn little.
And as you can see, the design on the walls closely resembles the design that started appearing on her hands.
Now come on, this way.
We are introduced to a new mechanic where we can actually cast spells, but not just offensively,
It's like
but also to
snatching
solve
something out of the past.
some puzzles.
There they are. Gotta follow. Please be okay, Mama.
We will follow them after we get the fluff.
Unreal.
Anything else around here? How much fluff do we have? 40. We still need 95 fluff. Yeah, we've been here before. And if I remember correctly, there was something here as well. Or not. Or not. This is just locked. Yes, I know, you want me to summon the bridge. And I will, after I'm done here. That's locked. Here I was. There I was. Great. It's time to summon the bridge. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, yes, Hazel is kind of allergic to water.
Goosebumps.
Come on. I tied you up. I unravel you. Next one.
Where are y'all coming?
Wait. And now we can go and check on this fluff we've seen earlier from the other side of the map. And we have an upgrade. Let's see, what can we upgrade? Oh, aerial rent. Let's go with that. Great. Again, no map.
This way.
Interesting tendency for new games not to have a map.
That should prove useful.
It will be useful. Corn. For corn
Now how do I get
syrup.
over there?
Okay. What's this here? Found a bit more fluff. Let's check we did not miss anything. But I don't think so. Great. Let's continue on. Chat, you're awfully quiet. Do let me know if you're getting bored, if you like the game, if you have comments, if you do like this kind of games or you would like to see something else maybe. Great. We have 75 out of 135. We are getting there, we are getting there. And we have a new fight scene coming up. But before we go fighting, let's see what hides under here. More fluff.
Oh, just can't get enough of me.
Come on. if you like it, that's enough. We don't need to be ultra active on the chat each and every day. I just want to make sure that you enjoy what you are watching. Great, let's see what's here. Hidden in the corn, of course, there's Fluff. Just 5? Oh, come on, you can do better. All is good. Thank you, Radu, for confirming. Also, thanks again, guys, for being here and watching. Let's go.
Is everyone out? No. Hell to do.
Yeah, now we can also pull stuff, not just push them. So let's go.
There we go.
Nope, a bit closer. Come on, girl. Push it. Nope. Push it. That's it. Up you go. To the old spirits reading this message, if you can understand me, use the radio waves to speak through my spirit voice box. I can't see you, but I want to help you lay to rest. I'm the girl who sits in the loft with my spirit talking board. Use the planchette to spell out who you are. It's easier to be friends when we know each other's names. Your dear friend, Chloe Drudge. Sorry for the older kids who party out here sometimes. I tell them it's disrespectful, but they don't listen. No one does. Great. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back.
Chloe Drudge.
That's it.
Wonder where you are now.
Not here, obviously. How much more fluff am I missing? 45. Okay, let's find those 45 fluffs. After
Not
this
afraid of
battle.
you.
Come on. Level it. That was it. 5 more fluff. And I believe we will have to go there, so first let me check out. Yes, I already see something that I believe hides some fluff. Oh yes. Fluff.
I think that's them up ahead.
Fire didn't catch. Now just replace it. Start it all anew.
Yes, more fluff. We like fluff. Will help us with upgrade. 50. We already have 50, but the next one will be a bit more, 80. Okay, let's break. Pull out the wagon. Get the fluff behind it. And now we can jumpy jump. 20 more fluff and we have found all the fluffs on this chapter, in this chapter. Hopefully.
Another one of those symbols.
Stigma thrives where folks wept their hardest tears. It infects the earth with boils that only we healers can see. The hurt and the sorrow. Scouring these wounds makes for lonely work. Some days delivering folks to safety is the only thing keeping my heart and soul healthy.
Stigma? Why me? How come I can see it?
Now we have a name also for
This has gotta be the path they took to reach the river.
the thorns we are killing. It's called stigma. Removing.
Never knew this was here. I wonder how many other folks escaped through this cave.
I hear something. What do I hear? What happens if I go down here? Can I go down here? Come on, girl. Yes, I can. And nothing is there. Nothing is here. Okay, let's continue. I'm pretty sure somewhere here we will find some more fluff. Yes, down there.
Almost to the river.
Let's see, how do I get?
Those roots are too high for me to reach.
No, first we do go down. Ten more fluff. Where's the last 10 fluff? Show me thyself, fluff. Now,
That'll make things a lot easier from now on.
There I was. Let's crack on forward.
This is it! The way out!
Did I just miss 10 fluff somehow? That's annoying. Yeah. Somewhere I missed 10 fluff.
On her journey to find her house downriver, Hazel felt hushed and awed by what she saw. Spirits appeared before her eyes, leaving her stunned. She hadn't known about Mahalia, the last weaver of Prospero, but Hazel felt a connection as she watched her wheel magic. The same magic now calling to her. The farther Hazel got from town, the stranger and more fantastical the world became. She didn't know dangerous creatures from old folks' tales still abide here. And best of all, she didn't know she was about to meet me.
Now, soon you will meet the narrator in the chapter called Big Fish.
It's not much further now. The river must be close.
Finally! Please let our house be in one piece.
Can I go up here? No. Why? Here, neither. Then we go into the fray. Okay, new type of animal.
What is that? Looks like a bug's nest.
While targeting a nest, press E to hold a larva haint, then press R to throw it. Throw larva haints to inflict damage on other haints. Press R to push back larva hanes and do damage to other hanes.
Maybe I could chuck those back at you.
Okay. In the meantime, just get in there and get my hands a bit dirty. Okay, so here we have much more fluff and we have a new type of resource. Which is great. Where did I come from? Not from here. Okay. So first let me, if I free this zone, let me just double check we didn't miss any fluff. Nope, all seems in order. Jump. Stream has disconnected, attempting to reconnect a few seconds ago. Do let me know if by any chance the stream dropped for a few seconds. Apparently it announced me that it disconnected a bit and reconnected. So now we have double jump.
Could have used that during track season.
Nice, we have an upgrade. Yes, it dropped. Hopefully it's back now. What can we upgrade? Amplified attack. Unravel an enemy to set off a strand blast. Weaved enemies take more damage from all sources. Okay. Tethered strand. Okay, let's go with Weaver's Blitz. Great, thanks for confirming, Yuno. Let's just crack on with our newfound double jump.
Looks like they made it over the gap.
Also, the developers made a weird choice. When there are these kind of flashbacks, although I can move the character, I cannot change where she looks. King Usmank has followed. Thank you, King Usmank. King Usmank. Hey, what's up? Love the stream and the game. You've got great vibes and would love to connect and support. If you don't mind, add me on Discord. My Discord username is Abraham Pro 11. No worries, man. After I finish with the stream, I will add you on Discord. Thanks for following, thanks for dropping by, and for your kind words. Okay, now I remember this part from when I actually played on Xbox, and it's not my favorite. with all these jumping around. But hop, 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 hop. Collected it. Yes, we have a Discord as well. I have a Discord that made it Sunday on the very first day when the artist lady who makes artwork for streamers asked me to add her. But I didn't get around to actually do anything on Discord. It's on the to-do list. We'll get there at one point. But it fascinates me, you know, that you need to be lurking and following on everything that resembles a communication channel. Yeah, I was sure you're gonna add me. So, the happiest day. I did not take to weaving easy. Had me scared as a rabbit in a foxhole. Hearing them angel voices. Were until I fished the lost girl from a deep well with my hooks and spindles that I opened my ears to what the voices wanted. The day I gave myself to the weave was one of the happiest days of my life. Oh, that's
something
cute.
funky about those symbols. Who's leaving
Helping
them, for one
others.
thing?
35. Yes, I know, you know. You are a lurker by definition. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this is the other resource
What's
I
that?
saw in the main menu. Let's collect the filament. Oh, it's health filament. Basically,
It's like getting a second wind.
it increases a bit my health meter. Foxy! Where did the fox go and what did the... Oh, Foxy. Okay, careful. Good for you, you know, good for you. No, no, not touching the spine. Yes. Avoided the spikes. And as you can see, we arrived at the part of the game that starts to be vertical. So we will have a lot more vertical
say
traversal.
There's a long journey ahead.
Ooh,
Thank you.
You can fly now. Glide. Which is the glide button? Ah, okay, I
Gotta
know
be
which is
brave.
the glide button.
Quickest way to the river.
What the heck?
It is cool. The way the developers thought about traversal and
Hey, that's from our house. That's Mama's
everything
work binder.
is really cool.
What? Back here again?
Ooh, another dream scene.
Mama?
The
I
screen
hate
dropped
this
again.
It's like cracking
no,
open Pandora's box.
maybe, but it shouldn't. It didn't give me
It's
any
so
warning
hard for
about
me
that.
to not take my feelings home to Hazel afterwards. I want to shield her. But I just keep pushing our way.
No, it says only
I
6
didn't know her
minutes
work
ago.
affected her so much. She can't hear me. What was all that anyway?
That was a mother worrying about
That
her
felt different.
child and trying to
No way. No. She's got to be alive.
cover both her professional life and her home life and making everyone happy.
Hello?
And yeah, now
someone there?
at least here I understand why Hazel has some allergy to the water. Because there are some big ass gators there. And although I know I promised you burgers and gumbo, I'm afraid these gators, at least for now, are untouchable. Come on, what was that? That was weird. It took me out of the game for a second, although... Come on, why you do that? Yes, that's the button. Now I need to double jump through that. Will you let me? Yeah, that's it. Oh, come on. So close. Yes. Got the fluff. Yeah, apparently if I press space and the fourth mouse button, it just acts like alt tab and gets me out to the desktop. Okay, here we have small islands. Let's make double sure we don't miss fluff, because we will need them for upgrade. We already have 40 points and I need 40 more for the next upgrade. I love the wildlife, I love the foxes, I like the nutria, the snapping turtles. Basically it makes you feel like you're in a bayou. Ah, yeah. Okay, careful. Yes, that's it.
Anyone?
No
Who
one.
is that?
Here, nothing. Also, Kingus Monk, if you like what you see, being the channel at the beginning, I appreciate very much, as I said, the follow. Also, if you can let your friends know that you found something that you like, would be also amazing. I feel like... no, we are not going up there yet. Now, that's a giant peach. I know that in South every fruit it's supposed to be better, especially peaches, the famous Georgia peaches. But man, that's a big butt peach. And now let's meet our narrator.
Oh, thanks. Get off me.
Hey, Hazel.
Who's there?
You up here.
Where?
My salvation.
A talking fish. No, ain't no way.
Oh, Weaver, like you must have seen stranger things than me. And I was so sorry to hear about your misfortunation. You find your mama yet?
How do you know about my mama?
Well, before I tell you what I know, would you mind? This gentleman here scooped me up, but he ain't been equal good about letting go. Would you kindly do your Weaver thing and help me down?
What weeby thing?
Oh, don't tease now. Sound carries underwater. It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. And lo and behold, with this type and all.
I just found this thing. Look, my house got swept away in the storm with my mama in it, and I'm just trying to find my mama before...
Oh, you really don't know anything.
Nope.
How disappointing.
I'm getting really sick and tired of folks being disappointed.
Oh, no, mortified to a fan, no. I just, well, you can't see strands, can't you? Like knots, tangles, thingies.
Thingies? What are you talking about?
Like strings floating in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, I can teach you the rest. And a train weaver ought to be able to rescue her mama easy. I can even help you find her. When you get me down, of course.
How am I supposed to do that?
Well, it's like this, see? Our world is made of strands all wove together. Now, when something terrible or unnatural happens to a creature, the strands get all knotted. Now this here tree went through some tribulations. Must have left his knots all over the place. All you gotta do is use your magic bottle and...
Wait. I don't have a magic bottle.
No?
No.
Well, there's an old bottle tree over this way. The sun's always glinting in my eyes from it. You could probably find one there.
Okay, so I get the magic bottle and then...
Just get it. I'll tell you the rest after. But hurry. Some folks think I'm delicious fried up with grits.
Yes.
Ain't healthy for a fish to be in a tree.
Both statements are true. Fried catfish with grits, and no, fish are not supposed to be in a tree. But this whimsical creature, catfish, will be one of the coolest sidekicks I've seen for a long time. And we will have a very good time with him. He has much more personality than you would expect. And sometimes much funnier than Hazel herself. So we have the big peaches and a lot of things to explore around. Again, the jumpy part, which I'm not a fan of because jumping isn't always that precise. But as I said, I want the fluff so I can upgrade. And I often find traversal to be more challenging in the game than the actual fights, because in fights there is a chance for me to recover my health, while if I miss up jumps or...
So that's a tangle. Feels as off as it looks.
Basically any other traversal challenge, there is no way for me to replenish my health. Okay. Yes. Did good. I forgot how precise the combo of keyboard and mouse can be. I haven't played with this combo for a lot of years. I got used to controller and I love the controller. I
Weaver?
still believe
Me?
overall
Yesterday
the
I was
game
struggling to finish my shifts, and now I'm fighting hates.
overall the game feels better on controller, except the jumping part. Jumping is much more precise with the keyboard and the mouse. But for example, combat feels much more logical and well better thought out on a controller than on mouse and keyboard. Which for a lot of people will sound like sacrilege. Oops. Once again, into the fray. So, okay, I spawned it. Yes. Got it. And back to land, and we can have a new upgrade. Let's go with Stigma Bane. Because then I can wrap up my opponents and hit the mummy style for better damage. So we find the one life pod, but we are still heavily lacking in the fluff area. We have to find a lot more fluff around here. Okay, we have a box here. What can we do with this box? Let's check it out. I have a feeling. Yes. There was some slowdown before the stream dropped. Weird, it didn't show me anything and didn't give me any warnings. Is the stream okay now? Notice the quality on YouTube dropped. Okay, that's weird. I checked the stats earlier And apparently we have 0 dropped frames, 60 FPS, we don't use even 10% of my CPU, and we are even a bit over 8000 kilobytes, so basically both YouTube and Twitch should be a-okay. It's weird because I don't have my laptop next to me open, so relying just on the secondary screen to monitor events, I cannot see when the stream drops.
That's a bottle tree. All right.
A bottle tree. Let's see what grows on a bottle tree. Obviously bottles. Yeah, next time if I see it, I will also check the recording. Yeah, please do, Radu, and let me know. Really appreciate all the feedback. Now, let's gather some bottles. By the way, a bit of a spoiler, without giving too much of a spoiler, when we will climb the tree, the big tree, to free the catfish, the story around it will be very, very interesting.
Yeah, I saw
Sad,
you jumping through the air
but
back there.
interesting.
Ain't no one but a boohag can do that. They ain't gonna steal my soul while I sleep.
Look, I'm sorry. I need a bottle.
Yeah? Even you're not a boohag, come up on this porch and prove it. I know full well you boohags can't abide the color blue.
I ain't no boo-hag.
Well, maybe ain't. Thing is, I need all my bottles.
Gotta love this animation
Thanks.
style.
Wait, you see him too?
Well, I ain't entirely seen one. But they bite, and they clump up around places all
Yeah, sure,
pain.
Radu, we will discuss and
You know,
meet
some
up.
folks say that if you scoop up those clumps, put them in a bottle and put that bottle in a bottle tree, you could cure the pain. Hasn't really worked out for me just yet, but
Maybe I could help bottle up the pain.
that's why I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them. Ever since my brother went missing.
If you let me take a bottle, I could help.
Well, get you one off the tree then. And you're welcome to try bottling up the pain. But the roots of this trouble go deep.
Oh, we'll see exactly how deep those roots go and what's the sad story behind. Yeah, I love the character design, I love the animation style, I love the vibes, I love the fact that we have these stereotypical southern,
All that mess over there.
um,
Looks like
let's
some
put
kind
it
of
lightly,
vortex.
um,
Should check that out.
preoccupied people with a lot of preconceptions. I believe, yes, I can go around here somewhere. But first, beware the river lights, community notice, rumors of so-called fifole. Night sightings are not to be taken lightly. Our short-handed search and rescue team took 80 hours to recover the late Patton Henry. Our deepest condolences to the bereaved family. From the riverbed, please stroll the waters only during sanctioned work hours. It's not African, it's African American law, because basically we have the... It's no secret that in the South there was this culture of slavery, and the game
Life
focuses
must
very
be
much
hard out
because
here.
all those reminiscent flashbacks are actually partaking to a former weaver helping slave escape, and it actually ties anchors this tradition of weaving into helping slaves escape from their cruel masters. And on one hand, we have the modern day South, because we are not exactly sure. It can be Louisiana, it can be something else. And we have the memories of old. And even in the modern days, we are presented with people who are very representative to that area. Let's say it like that. Patting on my daddy's on my daddy's grave. It's real. Talisman been out there twice now. Said he heard the metal tongue each time he dropped anchor where the lights stopped. X marks the spot. You follow them lights. Next full moon, you bring us back to that treasure. We leave this shithole once and for all, and we do it rich as thieves. Yeah, I even have a bit of trouble actually
You
reading.
could pay me to go out there at night.
Because I'm not used to their slang. Not used to how they disfigure the language. This is Anansi. Yeah, of course, because the slaves were coming from that African culture. And we know that the southern part of the USA have been influenced both by the African culture but also by the French. That's why Louisiana is always a blessed. And of course they celebrate Mardi Gras and all the other traversa. Oops, almost. I need a bit more runway. And it's annoying that it puts me back here. But I understand it cannot put me on the platform that I just summoned. Come on. It's not very clear where the water begins and where I can still safely jump. Yes! Did it. Whew. Okay, 30 points, and we found 120 out of 385. We still have a lot to go. Now where to? Okay. Don't tell me I'm on a detour and I have to go back. It actually looks like a detour. I came here for the fluff. Now I will have to return. Ah, come on. Almost. Okay. Ah, come on, girl. My bad. I should also summon the platform before I try to jump on it. Okay. That's it. Yes, did it. And now we go. Yes. Okay. Here.
Now, I've got this bottle, and I'll do something with it.
Of course we will
Yeah.
do something with the bottle.
Must have been a land grab.
Eviction notice.
Assholes.
Assholes. At least the snapping turtles are not trying to bite us. Oops. Almost. Come on, girl. You can do this. I have faith in you. Up. Okay, up we go. so I cannot land on that rooftop. And this time it gave me. Okay, no point in going there. Huh. Okay, I have been there. I took the fluff out of there. Now I will have to go. No. Avoiding the spikes. Oh, come on. Really? Someone give some coffee to these spikes or something to chill. Okay, they did not hit me.
Some nerve evicting folks. These houses can't have been up to code.
Of course they haven't been up to code, and of course they have been evicted. But yeah, the vibe, and when you look out on the bayou like this and you see the steam, the fog rolling around, and you see those beautiful shades of red and orange in the sky, and there's giant beaches. It is something else. In or out? That's the question. Yeah, okay.
Greed. It spoils everything.
Basically, the game tries to present the perspective of the underdogs, of the poor folk who live in the south and cannot really afford maybe a better home. Remy, the fiddling one ain't half bad. It's that fool brother of his. Something ain't right there. Told him he ought to lose his Kuyankin in a tragic river accident if he wants to be a respected member of our hard-working community. Ain't nothing of value lost if two brothers go for a sail and only one comes back.
What a
So
nasty
basically
heart.
we already start to unravel the tragic story I was mentioning you before. A story about two brothers, one normal and respected in the community, and the other who has his own challenges. And of course, the story will not be a happy ending. Oh, yes, come on, I did that nicely. That worked out pretty nice. And it's funny thing, Radu, you mentioned Anansi, because it's one of the lesser known mythologies, the African one, the spider god. I guess maybe the most popular place where people could have seen it some years ago was American Gods, the TV series made based on the novel by Neil Gaiman. Fight! Or you're right. Party! Come on, girl. Come on. Let me heal up. Yes. Now we party again. Great touch. Great touch. Even more focused on him. Which one do you mean? I actually met Gaiman through Pratchett when they wrote together a sci-fi series which was so uncharacteristic for Pratchett, who was much more a fantasy guy. It's called The Long Earth, The Long Mars.
That knot looks worse than the others.
And somewhere I have them in the other room.
What's happening?
But I really enjoyed, and that's how I discovered Gaiman. And also they did another book together, if I remember. Yes, they also did Good Omens together, which was again another Amazon
and his
series.
brother's troubles began when they were forced to move again. Their ma thought it best for Benji, who was bullied badly for being in his own world. But Rhubarb would not forgive him for uprooting their life.
What was that? Some kind of ghost memory? The bottle is acting funny.
Yeah, I love the Prime series with based on the book Good
Ain't it a
Omens. The
bottle?
first series
I get it now.
was so
Maybe
close.
if I fill this up, I can help Catfish.
Was so close to the book, and the second, although wasn't so good from my point of view, still was very entertaining. And now we continue with some nice music and hunting. Is that ground? Yes, it is. Okay, when we are on the ground, we are safe. So yeah, basically you've had a glimpse at the story we are trying to unfold.
That's gotta be the Weaver name for old pain. The sorrow folks leave behind long after they're gone.
It's about Rhubarb and his brother.
So that's the Benji tree superstitious folks whisper about.
And Rhubarb's brother's name was Benji. And if you look a bit at the tree, it looks kinda human, right? I'm telling you, the story is really interesting but really sad. It's worth hanging around and finding out why the tree catch catfish and how the two brothers are related to everything that is going on. And yeah, while the combat is a bit on the simplistic side, still enjoyable, but a bit more simplistic, the traversal is very can be very nerve-wracking, but also very nice when the moves tie together and you manage to achieve a nice glide or something. Gus, take this pot of crawdads on over to Corinne. She'll set you up with a job if you mind your manners. In other words, have a bit of a crowfish, and a pot of it apparently will guarantee your work as long
Hope she
as
has
you are
something good
not
for him.
acting out or acting up. Hop. Okay, no, come on. I jumped. Okay, it's time to go upstairs. Ooh, we have another upgrade available. Sorry. Strand push, amplified rend, or strand pull. Let's go with strand push. Yep. We gathered everything we could around here. Let's continue. Nothing there. We have been there. It's time to jump down. And let's push the cart. So we can reach the balcony and gather some more fluff. Okay, we have more than half of it. But still a long way to go fluff-wise. Another eviction notice?
Did they kick everyone out?
Have you seen, Radu, what I told you about when we last met? That they are making a third season for the Foundation? It popped up all over my social media feed in the last couple of days.
Always thought these were cool. Like little
I know.
crawfish castles. Princess Crawdad. Had a lot of time to myself as a kid.
I only saw it when I was in the UK. I guess I see 3 or 4 episodes, and it was an exercise in willpower because it was just so different from the books and missed so many aspects I liked about the books and were not in the series. As much as I liked the actor who played yeah, I remember last time we met up, you mentioned that Wheel of Time the third was the best season, and I've told you that I've seen a lot of criticism about it online. Didn't watch it yet, it's on the list of course, and I will get to it. But I think I saw some shinies back there. Maybe. Did I? So you say the last season and the Wheel of Time overall is worth investing time into? Is it worth starting it? Why is the tree blue? Can I do something there? Why is it blue? Blue tree. I know it's not finished. Did the book at least finish the story? No going up here, okay. Okay, these freaking spikes. Brandon Sanderson picked it up and finished it. That's good, that's good. I remembered something that it wasn't finished, but if Sanderson did, maybe I'll look it up.
That's gotta be how this works.
books,
Stigma's
I
what
mean.
happens when the pain turns rotten.
I don't know. Yeah, Silver Judah left and not. Okay. Good match indeed. I don't know if you noticed, but I actually grabbed the ledge in the wood, not the edge of the wood actually, but somewhere in the wood. And that's what I mean when I'm saying that jumping and platforming is not always very precise, because the hitboxes can be all over the place.
These peaches can't be real. They're ginormous.
Hello, give me the fluff. Come on, raise it. Give me the fluff. Give me all your fluff in. I need them, I want them. Also, Rado, if you didn't check out my YouTube channel, I posted 15 minutes long, maybe, around there video about the new Witcher 4. They did a tech demo at Unreal Fest. And yeah, I just love the fact that they tried to convince us that it was a live demo, but actually it was on Rails. That guy wasn't playing anything. Because you cannot just zoom out like that and go wandering around the crowds and summoning crowds if you're actually playing.
Stay light on my feet.
Okay, R to push back a Harler's Haint, large projectile and deal damage to it. Okay. Ah, too late. Dodge, 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 girl, dodge. Oh, come on. To make me dodge, let me dodge as much as I want. Go down. Come here. Oh, come on. So, Krali says, to be honest, I have reserved on CD Projekt after the Cyberpunk debacle. Not the devs themselves, but the higher-ups knew what they were doing when they launched. Yes, they did, and yes, we know that they didn't spend enough time in development. They actually spent more time in pre-development than development. But I hope they learned their lessons.
When the townsfolk caught wind of Benji's difference, they started throwing rocks at him and his brother. Rhubarb was not surprised. Bad people always prey on those who stand out.
So at first we can see Rhubarb standing up for his brother Benji and trying to protect him from the malintention of people around. Yeah, the game should have never been released on PS4. That was
Bottles half full. There's bound to
very
be more
bad
on the other
move.
side of this giant tree.
And it wasn't even released on PS4. If you remember, it was a PS4 Pro game because PS4 couldn't run it. And they released the game for PS4 Pro, and you could play on PS5 the PS4 Pro game. And later, much later, they actually came out with the PS5 patch. I know that I already finished the game on the PS4 Pro version, never downloaded the free PS5 patch, because I said I will download it when I buy the DLC, which didn't happen to this day. And yeah, for me it gives me cautious optimism, the fact that they are not forcing their own engine anymore, but actually reached out and they are developing the new game with the help of Unreal. Also, what do you think, Krali? Is The Witcher 3 with all the expansions on PC worth 10 euros? Come on, how did I fall down there? I was on the trunk. You know, I finished it on PS4, PS5, and I was thinking of buying also the PC version because right now they discounted it. The base version is discounted by 80% and it comes up to $5 or something. And with all the DLC, so basically the complete edition, that comes up to 10 buckaroos. Oh, come on! Yes, I didn't die. And I have Witcher 1, Witcher 2 of course on GOG. And I thought maybe at one point I will do some kind of nostalgic stream and play them in order: Witcher 1, Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings and Witcher 3. Oh, I might fail to evaluate the time correctly, because I'm telling you right now I have 16 games installed. This is the 4th I'm streaming, and I'm already thinking about how to make sure that I finish Doom, I finish Clair Obscur, and for now that's why I don't even want to think about Warhammer Rogue Trader, which I know again is going to be a long endeavor. But I'm tempted to go full in right now. I'm tempted to go full in on the streaming business.
Is that Benji? He had a nice smile back then.
So we have Benji.
She looks starved.
We have their mother. When just covering the new releases plus additional content and some video editing and some business support, we will need, to be honest, it's kind of... Yeah, I know. I will...
Rhubarb?
I have a
That
roadmap.
old guy who gave me the bottle? He looked like Benji's brother.
Yes, it's Rhubarb, Benji's brother.
No wonder
I have
he
a
knows so much
roadmap of
about
what
Benji's pain.
things will come next. And after I make sure that the streams are looking visually as I want them, I'll most probably turn my attention to making sure that both channels attract the attention I need them to. Oh yes, I know I will update Twitch as well, but it has such an unfriendly interface. Also, these days I had some... Why? What's everyone with Discord? Come on! Never understood this need for Discord. And to be honest, these days I had a few other projects,
Now look
marketing
at that
projects
box.
I'm actually getting
Half
paid
full
for.
or half empty. And
So
here I
had
believe
to-
you were brand new at this.
I barely know what filling this thing does.
Allocate some time to them. Short break. I will be back in 5. Don't go anywhere. Sorry for the longer intermission, but my neighbors burned something really bad and it smelled horrible. Yeah, you're right with time that is limited, but I'm really thinking about going all in with the streaming and the editing, because at least I enjoy this, and hopefully if I pay enough attention to it and bring it to the level I know I can, it will also help me by not having to do other projects as well. Come on. Dodge, baby, dodge. Dodge, dodge. Oh, come on, I dodged that. Nope, not giving up. There should be a healing thingy right there. Great. Let's unravel it. Come on, dodge.
Were you drawn here because I'm a weakling?
Lower the game sound, okay. Let's see some more tidbits about the history of the brothers.
The bear trap was meant for Benji. Weren't no bears around here. To Rhubarb, it was proof that things was going to get a lot worse, just like last time. There was no escaping it.
It depends how I put the microphone,
God,
but it should be okay.
what kind of person would do that to someone?
Bottle's almost full. Just
A viewer
one more to go.
yesterday told me that he liked very much the stream and the voice. He only had one problem.
Nasty, cruel
It
work.
worked like ASMR to him. It made him want to go to sleep. So basically just listen to the stream and go to sleep. Okay, I remember this. Now we end up wall running.
I won't be long.
They're so close. They must be exhausted.
Space VS to move vertically. Okay. Let's see how this works with keyboard, because with controller it's very easy and very natural. Yeah, the obligatory wall running segment. I'd say we did nice. That is health, don't need health, but I still need 110 fluffs, fluffs, fluffy fluffs.
Now that's cool.
Okay. Okay. Did I miss something? No, I don't think so. I don't think I can jump there. And here it seems like... yeah. I picked up everything. Once again into the fray. What is nice that once she's actually on the wall, she's running alone. And I should only adjust the height. That's the way forward. Yeah, I saw it. Okay. Cool. Oops, no. Ah, come on.
Be brave now. Trust what folks do, not how they seem.
The ghost got away.
That's
Hope
what
they ended
folks
up
do,
somewhere
not
safe.
how they seem. Okay. Nothing here. The foxy goes there, then we go here maybe? We have some more wall running to do here. Okay, I saw something fluff outside, yes. Got it.
Did folks used to meet up here?
Ooh, a letter. Dear Mayor Broussard, I don't know who talked bad on my good name, but I ain't the cause of Benji running off. Sure, me and him got into it some, but that don't mean I hold grudges. Did my part to make a pass by the house and give my sympathies to T. Rhubarb? To T. Rhubarb. Give it time and that Kuyon will show up again right as rain. Claude Guidry.
That's right.
Man,
Rhubarb
southern
said Benji
accents.
went missing.
I'm still struggling to make English proper. Out of touch. But these local accents really toss a curveball. Saint Sylvain's Got Talent, calling all aspiring entertainers. It's your time to shine. Enter to participate in our Shining Community's first annual talent show. Group and individual performances are welcome. Show us what you've got. Brought to you by Mayor Broussard, May 15th, 4 p.m., St. Sylvain's Community Center.
A talent show? Bet all the kids love that.
So Broussard was the mayor. Stopped again. When? When and where? That's weird. Streamlabs doesn't really show anything wrong with it. As in anything, nothing at all. But I will check it. Okay. Here we will have a battle. Okay, we collected the fluff. And on we move. Let's battle it out.
Probably walked right by a dozen hates and didn't even know.
Come on. Dodge. Dodge out of there. Don't let yourself be cornered, girl. Yes, that's it. Where's the other one? Nope. Denied. Come on. You can do this. Really, girl? Come on, dodge. When I say dodge, you dodge. Really, I was rushing like a mofo when I was trying to whatever hit them.
This is getting easier.
Yes. I had some hiccups, but check video on YouTube and they did not happen. There might be on our side or upload problem, then fixed afterward by caching. Can check on Twitch. Okay. Let's see another part of Rhubarb and Benji's story.
While Benji's love was as true as his heart, Rhubarb was tired of tending to his needs instead of showcasing what he could do. By this point, Rhubarb felt he had moved enough.
Oh, God. What did we gonna do?
So Rhubarb turns from the supportive brother into the tormentor of his brother.
Where am I?
Well, now, how curious. You shouldn't be here. Let us mimic you.
Who's there?
Oh man.
Oh, fuck.
And now we run.
Oh, shit.
Oh come on. Wrong button. One more time. Are you running, girl? You are.
Oh, shit. What is that?
I'm not sure I want to find out what is actually chasing us. So let's just run away from it. Come on, girl. Run like you're running for chicken and waffles. Those delicious, delicious morsels. Nope, come on. Great, so far so good. Come on, Trackstar, show me why you were in the trekking. Yes, that's it. No. What the? Go, go, go. That's it.
Let me get out of here.
What was that, girl? You should have. You are supposed to grab onto that ledge. Okay, save that one there.
Let me get out of here.
Yes. Wow, that's bright.
Oh, thank God. What the hell was that?
That was
Let me
something
just
nasty chasing
Get back to
us.
that fish. Yeah.
Catfish. Not any kind of fish. Catfish. Okay, careful with the spiky thingy. Yes. Let me just double check something. Okay. Longer run. Can we talk to the guy? Because we battled all his pain. Let's see if we can talk to him. By any chance. Nope. Too bad.
Every time I start playing this damn song, I mess it up. Ah.
Come on. 75 more flaps somewhere. Where? Run the run. Again, I don't know what's with the blue on the tree. There I have been. This is half. I have been up there. Spikes again. So as you can see, when it's working, the traversal is nice and rewarding. The problem is when the hitboxes or the things you expect to be in a certain point are not working like that, like you expect them to. Been there. And now I have a shortcut back to the fish. So basically I can come down here and there's fishy. Yes. No. Yes. Let's go. Down we go. Okay. Let's go to the fishy. Hey. I brought you the bottle. Get back to the fish and clear the tangle. I'm at the fish. What do I have to do now? Yo, fish. Tell me. Do I go here? Yes, here.
Okay, what crazy thing is about to happen now?
I assume your first time in Niue was a bit eventful?
Oh, yeah. You could have warned me about the fog.
Fog? Oh, that fog. Yes. Must have slipped my mind. I'm a tad dehydrated. You get a pattern?
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be so personal.
Secrets are a terrible burden. That's why I'm so eager to help. By listening.
Okay. So what do I have to do to help Benji so I can get you down, so I can save my mama?
Use that pattern to fix that big old tangle. You'll need to reweave Benji too. But first things first, go fix that tangle.
Let's tangle.
When Rhubarb said go inside the hollow tree for a game, Benji did it. Even when he was nailing the hollow shut, Benji trusted him. There must have been a moment when Rhubarb decided to leave him there. And a moment when Benji, trapped inside that tree, finally understood. He must have cried to the heavens. Somehow the tree took pity, and somehow Benji become the tree. But he'd never forget that the brother he had loved had done this to him.
Wow. kind of magic is that?
And what kind of man would kill his own brother? Okay. What do I do now?
Now scuttle up on Benji like a squirrel now.
I remember my brother
Again, the music is awesome,
was so cruel.
and
He
it's
saw things
just
so different.
something else when you think about the fact that from the protector of his brother and his champion, Rhubarb
he
became
found trouble
the person who
often.
actually
Each place we'd go,
nailed him into a tree.
he didn't know that this was the end. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different, he was my shame. And I said goodbye, I said farewell. I took my hammer,
Hello, Fisher.
my ticket to hell.
Okay, nothing down there. And now we start moving the tree.
Excuse me.
The locals got angry, left traps out for him. Threw rocks, started shouting, his prospects were grim. Easy to blame Benji, my mother's favorite son. For her and my family, my plan had begun.
And just as a fun fact, this is the song that Rhubarb was trying to sing in his shack.
Let's play together. You go and hide in a cypress tree hollow. It was safe and
Terrible, but
right. He trusted me fully. I nailed him inside. He thought we were playing. That was a lie. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell. He was my brother,
That's weird.
his name.
It almost looked like it got dug out of him.
He was my shame, and I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
Sorry to be moving you around like this.
Really, how many times can you fall off the same ledge?
Oh, that looked like it hurts. I bet that's where I used the pattern.
Yes, that's where we will use the
Mind moving your arm a little bit so I can get up? Is that okay?
Taking a shot in the dark here.
You'll let him go now, won't you?
That's strange. Let me check what's going on because here it.
This
it
ain't
says
more
that
than a
it
mud
reconnected
puddle.
2 minutes ago.
Meet me at Rhubarb's dock.
Why?
What'd you see? Tell me all the juicy details.
Is this entertainment for you?
For me, on
Well,
YouTube,
fish
it was
ain't
fine.
got no TV.
Not buffering
The things
or
I saw?
anything.
I get why Mama had to wash her day off when she got home. Use up all our hot water on really bad days.
Oh, was your mama a weaver too?
Social worker. She never really felt like she helped enough. Do you think I did enough for Benji?
Oh, my dear.
And also
Weavers
looks
do
good
fix things
on,
deep down.
on Twitch.
They mend parts of your soul so ripped, you'd forgotten they were ever one piece.
How do you know so much?
So I'm looking
Did a weave
right
ever
now
help
at
you?
both streams,
Oh, I don't like
on
to
YouTube
talk
and
much
Twitch.
about myself.
and it's just working fine.
Hop on. Oh, I'm not as slimy as I look. Don't you want to find your mama?
So basically, I just checked on my laptop both the Twitch and the YouTube stream, and they are looking fine.
Now wait till I tell everyone how that terrible tree abducted me for my stories. And just when I was about
No
to be
buffering, no
desiccated,
nothing.
a weaver showed me.
And again, I'm looking as
Hazel ventured
different
down
user.
river, her
I'm
powers
logged in
grew
with different
strong.
accounts, so
She glimpsed at past seeing some
Not my
members of
own
Ma
stream.
and others strange and unknown. Hazel was perturbed by what she'd seen of a giant man tree in his heartache. But thanks to my help, she reweaved his knots and sealed his pain in a magic bottle placed in the grand tapestry. Once she set me loose, I offered her my assistance to locate her mom. But there was more than meets the eyes in these waters. More than just a gentle tree man lurking about. I guided her through the murky waters to the flooded area where her house should have washed off.
So we are now in chapter 4. Switching to following on YouTube to see if it replicates. Yeah, I don't know. I told you, I tried on my end and it's working fine.
Never told you stories about critters and
So it's not from the streaming, because if
Oh,
it would
you're
have
lucky
been
I
from the
come along.
streaming, as it was in previous evenings, I saw it on my laptop as well.
That's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you'd help me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kindly.
What
If
network
you
card
ring
do you
that
use, Krali? What's your
He must
speed?
battle.
You
Network
better
speed.
not skedaddle.
Not the
Go
one
on
you
now,
have from
scoot.
your ISP, but
I'll
your
take you
actual
up
speed
yonder
in the
after to go
computer.
find your mom.
Laptop.
Trifling ass
Something.
mudcat.
Hey, I heard that.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, I wanna check something. On download, you go about 17 max. That should be okay. That should be enough. Basically, if I want to stream on Twitch, I'm limited to 8,000 kilobits per second. If I go anywhere higher than that, Twitch will just not show any image. It will say thank you, but you are live, but you are sending too much data. That's why I'm a bit upset, because on YouTube I could be streaming with 1440p, but Twitch doesn't like that, and there I can go as high as 12, 50, even 15,000 kilobytes per second, and it likes it. Only Twitch is finicky. On the other hand, I have to admit that 1080p looks better on Twitch than it looks on YouTube. I don't know why. Perhaps the algorithm they use is better. Okay, so we are here. So in chapter 2 I missed 10 fluffs. In chapter 3, 60. And in chapter 4 I didn't even start yet. So I keep looking also at my laptop, both at Twitch and YouTube, and it's working fine. No hiccups, no anything. But if I'm correct, Yuno, are you still there? I guess she went to bed. Really late for her. Taking into factoring in that she is in her exams period. Ooh, 7 followers on Twitch. In order to make this work, I only need 2,000 times more. And it's weird. I could swear I put the description. Yeah, we have a about on the channel on Twitch. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, YouTube working as well. So I don't know. It doesn't seem to be from my end. It's okay now. Okay, you know you're still watching. Did you notice anything when Radu did? 10 minutes earlier or so, because on my end, and I'm looking at the stream as a viewer, it looks fine and smooth. No hiccups, no nothing. At me, when I'm looking, it never was delayed. It's weird. because the last 2 days I streamed with the laptop open next to me to see um, when things slow down. There is of course a delay between what you see and what I stream. There is a couple of seconds of delay, but that's from the platforms, that's not from me. It's not real time, it's a couple of seconds delay. So, you know, do you enjoy so far South of Midnight? Fun fact, the most successful stream remains the first one. Doom the Dark Ages. Which we will continue in the weekend. The most viewed. The most viewed stream. It has more than 3 times the viewership of the other videos. Admittedly, not big numbers, but fun fact. Expedition, Near Mage, and Expedition again performed the same. 3 times less than Doom the Dark Ages. Also, the other night I watched a lady streamer from the northern countries play Doom. She was so much worse at it than I was, but I loved her relaxed attitude.
That must be the church.
And I kept watching her stream, mainly to get the skin you got, Krali. So I have that skin for the Doomslayer now as well, and I have to say I'm not really impressed. My favorite remains still the one from the collector's edition with the gold and the white accents. I was sure you're gonna hate it the most, as I'm pretty sure that Yuno likes it the most. Okay, where am I supposed to jump there? Yeah, for you is the worst skin, from others is the best skin. And I have to admit, from all the skins that, all the 3 or 4 skins I have, I also enjoy the white gold one the most. Not because maybe it's the best looking, but because it's the one where at least they put in some effort. The others feel like very low effort. Also, I like the one that I got with from Nvidia, because I have an Nvidia card. I'll say pass to buffering checks. Let me just check on my end. No buffering here, neither on Twitch nor on YouTube. Which is weird. The fun fact is though that Twitch actually disconnected 3 times. you get a skin, you don't get the game from Nvidia. They are not that generous. Yeah, I know. There was one offer with AMD for a while when you could get Monster Hunter with their CPUs. And nowadays Nvidia doesn't really give out games, they give skins. And yeah, compared to what they used to give to people, that's just lame. Sorry, you know you have issues with your internet. Here, on my end it's working fine, so I don't know what to say. Radu says, I know but have it, so don't care. I bought it while I was playing on trash can. Sure. So, I'm looking at my control screen from Streamlabs, which doesn't mean anything because that's always real time. And I'm also looking at my laptop, where I have both YouTube and Twitch open. And I have no stutters, no lag, no nothing. Yeah, I know. You don't miss anything. You don't miss anything when I'm talking to the laptop, it's fine. The one thing I love in Romania is our internet, because when you have... You don't even need sometimes to have gigabit from... DG, because even Vodafone's and Orange's solutions grew up pretty much, and they offer good speeds. Actually, Orange now brags with 10 times higher speeds on their optical cable than Digi has. No, not everything I say is interesting. Never said that everything I say is interesting. I'm not that narcissistic. But these are really nice when you just hop around so effortlessly. I guess this is the best reversal. They actually nailed it. It looks so effortless and nice. Starlink has no foothold here. No, I don't think it does. We have much better solutions already. Speed-wise. But Starlink, correct me if I'm wrong, from what I know, they have coverage anywhere. Infamous, you mean what? The game? Yeah, but it's not worth. No, I agree, I agree. It's funny that we are so behind on so many things, yet somehow our ISPs became way above the competition and way ahead actually of the competition in Western Europe. Each time I'm in the UK, my friends complain there that they are paying a ton of money, like here we pay £6.50, maybe, not even, around £6 for our gigabit connection, and in the UK at Virgin for a 300 megabits tops connection, which is theoretical, you have to pay more than 60 quid. Yeah, Infamous was brilliant. I don't know what's up with Sony and why they didn't do anything after that DLC that was even more a stab because it was such a nice game, especially Infamous 2 was so smooth. I love the fact that they used the innovative features they had. Remember when you shook the controller as a spray can and then pressed the button and actually graffitied? That was so smart. Okay. So, since you all had some internet issues and I just checked, and again on Twitch I can confirm that the stream stopped 2 times because I have 3 separate clips. The video download was cancelled. I didn't even try to download anything. Twitch is weird. And yeah, basically instead of having one continuous long video on Twitch, I have 3 videos now. Because it disconnected and reconnected. Twitch is annoying. But I feel like it's much easier for people to discover you on Twitch, that's why I'm hanging in there. Also on Twitch, way less views than I have on YouTube. I feel like Twitch is trying to build a community, and because of that it's easier to discover streamers, but it's also a lot of noise. A lot of things going on at the same time. But then again, you can search for games, you can search for live streamers, it recommends you non-stop some activity. While on YouTube, if you don't know who you're looking for and just relying on YouTube's algorithm to find some gaming, it will only pitch you the big ones, the very big ones, and always the same. Once you clicked on a video, it will keep recommending the very same creator. It will not mix things up. And yeah, maybe Radu, you come and visit and I'll show you that when I go live, how it looks here on the laptop. Or you can bring your laptop and we can check it here on this connection to see if the errors persist. Because again, I'm looking at it and the only issue is that yes, Twitch disconnected a couple of times and reconnected, but other than that, YouTube seems flawless. No worries, no worries. Anyway, it's my turn when we meet up, so don't worry about that. Or I don't know. We figure it out. So don't worry about it. Great. And with this on this bombshell, it's time to thank you again for joining and tuning in tonight. I will add in the next couple of days the features that are missing, of course, from Twitch. I want to be more clear with the places that you can follow the channel. And okay, that's weird. Oh, come on. I was expecting it to keep the chat, but it only keeps a part of the chat. It only keeps YouTube. So basically, when it disconnected from from Twitch, it lost the chat of Twitch. Yeah. Anyway, see you again tomorrow if you have time. Not the video itself, the interface of Streamlabs. Basically, I guess when it reconnected, it started a new stream, because that's what happened. That's why I have 3 streams of this game now on Twitch. And good night, you know. And basically, the first chat is gone, so I will have to go into Twitch, look at the chat there, to be sure to add Kingus Monk, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, on Discord. Also, Radu, you will have to explain to me what's the big deal with Discord. I'm joking. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for spending your evening with me. I appreciate you both. You know, Radu, you are the pillars of this channel, and thank you for your involvement. Have a good night and see you soon.